Okay, do you work?
At the moment, no, not a full-time job. I'm working, but not full-time.
Okay, this is the best number to get you at then if we needed to get to you.
Yes, ma'am. I've got a cell phone number if you want it, too.
Okay, thank you. We're here about an incident that would have happened back on December 24th of last year, the 24th or 25th of last year. Let me back up and just ask you, how did you know Mr. Wilson, Michael Wilson?
I was dating Michael.
How long were you dating him?
I had been with him for a long time.
Okay, and was there someone else living in the house with you?
Rachel Manson was residing there at the time because we had moved out of our place. I'm not exactly sure when. She had been there about 2, 3, 4 months, something like that, after she had gotten out of jail.
And so you weren't living there, is that right?
No, ma'am, I wasn't.
Okay. Were you aware of the IV drug use that was going on there at Mr. Wilson's house just generally?
Yeah, I had known he had done it before.
Okay.
Now, at the time, I didn't know what they were doing. They'd always sneak off, and Rachel and I never paid attention really to what they were doing. And I know it seems kind of weird. We were in a trailer together. I'm not going to say we didn't know what was going on from time to time, but we steered clear of it. We didn't like it.
Okay.
But, she didn't really have the times were hard. She didn't really have nowhere else to go at the time.
Did she use, as far as you know, did she ever have IV drug use?
As far as I knew, and I'm pretty well 100% sure, no.
Okay. And I'm not really sure about the details. I understand that she has passed away since this case began. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware of what happened with her?
I've seen the autopsy and report, and she was prescribed methadone and some type of Klonopins, I believe, is what she was prescribed. She went to jail, she got off of the methadone, and she said she would never take another one again. And as far as I knew, she was sticking true to that until I saw the autopsy report.
What did you see in the autopsy report?
That she had methadone, some type of benzos, which I guess is like Xanax.
Right.
I think they fall under the same category, and I think she had about 3 or 4 other different things in her, which it wasn't narcotics or anything. I don't know what they were, to be honest with you. She had malnutrition and pneumonia, is what she was being treated for.
Okay. And were you still with her at the time that she passed away?
Yes, I woke up right beside her.
Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry for your loss. Had she been sick with pneumonia prior to that time?
His daddy had been. He had went to the doctor about 3, 4 days, or actually maybe longer than that, about 5 days probably prior to that. I came down with the worst cold I ever had. I stayed in bed for 2 days, which is very rare. I don't do that. I never ate. I was sick, very sick, and I came back over there, and I guess I gave it to her.
So she was sick for a few days before she ended up passing away. Is that right?
Well, yeah, about a day and a half. She was sick.
With congestion or something?
No, I think she was just running a fever, and I tried to get her to eat. She wouldn't eat. About like what I had. I was running a high temperature and didn't want to eat, didn't go to the bathroom, didn't do nothing. I just laid in bed, and that's basically what she done.
Okay. Now, were you on methadone during this time period?
Yes, ma'am.